I don't get at least 5 hours of sleep, I always consider myself a zombie, which maybe is me being disassociated and I've never actually, realized that's what it is? You're pointing at things!
A crap post, yeah. A doo-doo post, you got it. You know what I mean. Okay, this one's a little bit of that, maybe. So we have, the image is 2 tigers swimming in some body of water, and they both are making meowy, snarly, feed me faces at the camera. Beautiful koi, soliciting food. They get very big, so you have to keep them in a good-sized pond. These are very healthy and well-kept. Tiger koi. Not to be confused with Tiger King, which is a whole other thing.
Oh yeah.
If I can get it to open. I see you scrolling. Did you drink water today? Go get some. Love you. It's Bulbasaur. So this is our reminder to hydrate.
Hydrate.
Okay, this one's from Bisected Brioche, who's a trans femme person. And it says, when I put on makeup for the first time in a month. And then we've got Donkey from Shrek. Oh, you're a girl dragon.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. That was a good donkey voice.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for adding to our memes today, Maddie. I very much appreciate it.
It's so fun. Okay, so this next one, it has food pictured. And also, side note, this little bowl that's in the picture, my grandmother totally has these. I remember her using these growing up. It says, oh shoot, Mercury is in Remulade again.
Ah, that's just
It's in
nice.
retrograde, it's in Remulade. Also, whatever they used for Mercury in this picture is really pretty. This is totally how I feel when I work a day job. So it says, always give 100% at work, and it's got Grogu with a crayon. Monday, 11%. Tuesday, 24%. Wednesday, 40%. Thursday, 23%. Friday, 2%.
Yep. Friday is always a 2% day.
It's like, oh, let me go nap, please. It's a Friday. Grrr.
Do it.
Apparently, Mac supports Windows now. And it's a picture of a MacBook in a windowsill, holding the window open.
Just a joke. I'm ready.
He doze, he pose, but most important, he lick him's nose.
Amazing.
Never yell into one of these. You'll strain your voice. Hey.
Hey.
This looks like it's a comic out of like a newspaper or a magazine by M.E. McNair, and it says how Amazon was invented. Any ideas on how to get more cardboard boxes into our homes? It's a bunch of business cats, a bunch of Raymonds. Call me biodegradable because I break down really easy. And it's a possum going,
I love this meme. I've seen this meme a bunch.
So cute.
Possums are
Possum.
so friggin' adorable.
They have so many feelings.
I maybe would feel a little bit less friendly to them if they actually lived where I do, but I think I would probably feel pretty happy to have them around, honestly.
It says to proceed, enter your age. And then the way that they make sure that you're 18 or older is they show you an image and say, what is the image below? Before we tell you, friends.
Oh dear. That is a good image reference for confirming age. I like it.
I know what this is. Never Kitty doesn't have any idea, but she's also not 18.
Juwu? Twos. Ilu? Nu wins. Vu wes. Il went is how I would do all of that. I am not good at French, so please give me a break. Did you just conjugate uwu in French? Oui. Why, yes, oui, I did. All right,
You know what's fine? This is fine.
This is fine.
One fire surrounded by many dogs.
Yes.
This is fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Pause just when you thought it was safe to go back on the tree. And there's like Christmas lights and like holiday tree decorations that are like, oh.
They're so spooked.
They're like, oh no. What you doing? Hanging out. Yeah, me too. It's two kittens upside down. So it says one of other people can see magic in you that you will sometimes overlook. Don't you dare try to convince them they're wrong just because you can't see it yet. And then the same person says, side note, this does not mean you have to automatically accept inconvenient quests from oracles insisting you're the chosen one. They are literally just wizards looking for free labor.
I feel like there is an Owl House episode that is exactly this situation.
Then another person replies, I don't care, I'm going on an adventure. And then the original poster replies, not without unionizing and demanding a living wage, you're not. A
Nice.
Third person, wizard, you're the chosen one. Me, not without healthcare, I ain't. Fourth person, wizard, there's a dragon. Me, pretty sure that's an OSHA violation.
Hilarious.
The last person says,
dear.
any winged reptile past 25 kilos requires hazard pay. I love when internet people pile on and make an idea even better with each additional post. All right, so content warning for current events mention. So we've got this very queer person with lots of piercings say, I understand the importance of wearing a mask, but how are people going to know I'm gay if they can't see my piercings? And then they put their mask on. And the other person replies,
You think that's going to be a problem?
oh, I think they'll get the message.
Yeah, I think they'll get the message. Ew.
It's a universal truth. Change is the only constant. It's true. Here is a very amusing Venn diagram. It says cat on one side and inkjet printer on the other side. Moody, spend a lot of time self-cleaning. Unreliable, demand feeding when container is full. Ignore requests.
Yep. Accurate.
Cat,
Printers are weird.
Are you an inkjet printer? Have you seen the picture that's like a litter of kittens and they're all shades of black and gray and white, and then someone's like, oh, it looks like the printer ran out of toner.
Yep. Yeah, that one's pretty good too.
Imagine if there's a printer where if you cancel the queue, it cancels the job without any issue. If you think pronouns are confusing, read a Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Nice.
That's right. I think I've heard this is a real Yu-Gi-Oh card.
Oh yeah, it is.
It's so complicated.
If you think pronouns are confusing, have you tried Magic the Gathering?
If you're buying, this is from Geeky Magenta on, I'm guessing Twitter, but I don't know. If you're buying gender-specific clothing for an infant, please remember blue equals spellcaster, green equals druid, red equals warrior, and yellow equals cleric. Wait till you hear about verbs. Exactly, Alex.
Yep. Yep. Agreed, Alex.
The gender fluid urge to point in a drink and say, I relate to that. Ah, yes. I relate
My
to
gender.
being fluid.
My gender is that.
Are you the Galapagos Islands? Because I heard your boobies were disappearing. Congrats on your top surgery. Starting a line of greeting cards. What do you think? So this one is more for the students. Me, I forgot my assignment at home. My online teacher. Humph.
I don't
You are at
believe
home. You are at home. You didn't forget it at home. You're still there.
Size. What?
Shark Lava and Boy Girl. Shark Lava and Boy Girl. Okay, this is highly relatable. I hope you'll enjoy when someone asks you a question right after you wake up. The car is built so strangely. Do you think this is Photoshop? Is this Photoshop?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's got to be Photoshopped. There's no way that's not Photoshopped.
It's not real, right? That's so
Yeah, there's no way
ridiculous.
yeah.
Guy in Plato's cave. Okay, but what if I own one of these shadows on the wall with the blockchain? Diogenes holding up a monkey JPEG with no intrinsic value. Behold, an asset! If I don't know enough about blockchain and NFTs to understand why it's funny, but I know that it's funny because it's supposed to be.
Okay. I mean, you can't own anything. Like, NFTs aren't actually a thing you really own. Behold an asset! Yeah, okay, that is a really deep cuts combo. I love it. That's fucking great.
Philosophy Tube and Skullduggery.
It's Jeff Steitzer, the voice of God multiplayer announcer for Halo. And normally what I would do in one of these videos for Cameo would be a recording or a series of recordings of some of the things I've said over the years in the game. Stuff like double kill, triple kill, killing spree, slayer. But in your case, I think this is going to be a somewhat different kind of recording. I have to say, I've been around for a while. I'm kind of old. I'm going to be 70 this coming November, and I've seen an awful lot. And the struggle of trans people reminds me so much of all the other struggles that I've been a witness to over the many years that I have been alive. I've watched the Black American struggle, the Asian Americans, the Hispanic individuals. I've seen gays and lesbians and Native Americans. And now I see trans folks like yourself who basically want nothing more than to enjoy the equality that everybody else aspires to, and which I, for one, think you should have. So I am happy to say, trans rights. I hope things will be better for you, for all of us, really, soon. And I'd like to say, in conclusion, to all of the trans people, all your friends, and to you, you are all unfrickin' believable. Be well.
That was awesome.
Yeah, if you haven't seen that before, it's just such a sweet little clip. And also, I really enjoy the idea of just having a trans rights button that you can just hit that is trans rights in his voice, because it's fucking great.
Me, I gotta get a ghost. I got a ghost I need busted. You can be a friend.
Call the Ghostbusters.
Me, do they have a website or an app?
No, you can call.
Well, guess I'm stuck with this heckin' ghost then.
This is such a mood.
It's so millennial.
This is my mood. Guess I'm gonna take a whole call.
Wait, I have
full
to call on the
day.
phone? Game over.
Game over.
God. The struggle is
yeah.
real.
The struggle is heckin' real.
Oh. I have to make a phone call to get the replacement parts for my CPAP machine, and it has to be during business hours, and I'm like, oh God. This is so hard. I was like, I can't email. You don't have an online portal that's HIPAA compliant. What are you doing? Your business is stuck in the dark ages. Why?
Honestly,
Why is this so hard?
I was looking for a dentist a few years ago, and one of the dentists I found had a website and a thing where I could do the inquiry online, and then they texted me for confirmations and stuff, and that is my dentist. I don't have to call them. They don't call me. It's all done via like email and text, and it's been amazing.
Car repairs. Your car has been keyed. The good news is that the damage appears to be minor.
Hey,
Oh, the puns. All right, here's a picture of a Froge. He looks like if the inside of a raspberry toaster strudel escaped the crust and went feral. When I started playing Dungeons and Dragons, 1 year later, it's also trans though, because maybe the neurotypicals were like, haha, the dice bag is bigger, but all the trans people know, haha, I became a woman.
Amazing. That is the mood.
Ah, yes, the 3 genders. She, her, they, them, and cool hat.
Oh, so good.
All right, you know what? Someone really needs to tell Poseidon that his cat got out again. And for Kitty's like, what? Okay, this next one is three images, and altogether it's an ADHD meme. It says, no one expects the Microsoft acquisition.
Indeed.
When your program is a complete mess but does its job, and then we have a pigeon who starts spinning its head, and then helicopters with its head instead of using its wings. So we've got the characters from Lord of the Rings, and they say, well, what about puberty? You've already had that. We've had one, yes, but what about second puberty?
Wonderful question. What about second puberty?
Second puberty.
That's so important.
And look, their hair got longer and they got more makeup and their faces got a little softer. This is a Velociraptor-free workplace. It has proudly been 412 days since the last incident. We miss you, Pete.
Indeed. Oh, Jurassic Park. Whoever thought that was a good idea, I honestly am uncertain.
I feel like. It says love languages. Mine is words of affirmation. You're so pretty. I love you. My love language is frogs. And then they just get dumped on frogs.
Frogs.
Frog gender. My gender today is frogs. So now we have some dapper sea urchins. It says sea urchins protect themselves by putting rocks and shells on their heads. So apparently if you give them tiny hats, they will put them on and wear them. And then it's just a series of tiny hats on sea urchins.
Glorious sea urchins.
Now we have a very cute one. It says, my cat is afraid of baths, so in order to get him into one, I have to fill it with rubber ducks. And then you just see the cat's face get happier and happier the more ducks there are. All right, here's the next one. Big vegetable competition. Well done, cat. You win. And the cat's like, yay. And then someone else says, hey, wait a minute. That is just a very small cat with a regular-sized pumpkin. And then the cat gets the suitcase full of cash and runs off. This is by Lee Chen of Exo Comics.
Yeah, Exo Comics is one of the comics that I used to read on a fairly regular basis. I love a ton of Exo Comics stuff. Super good.
So we have the parent soda can talking to the kid soda can, and the parent says, I heard noises. Were you jumping on the bed again? No. And then it explodes. So clearly, yes, the answer is actually yes. All right, so this comic is by, what does that say? quo.tumblr.com? It's called Lovely. I wish I was worthy of love.
It is done.
Oof. Nothing's changed.
Correct.
It's cute. It's super cute.
It's super true too.
This one is punny. This is the ideal bog. You may not like it, but this is what Pete performance looks like.
Heyo, Pete performance.
Non-binary person who just got fleas. I'm feeling a bit she right now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Good news, everyone! I invented a machine that makes you read this in my voice.
Fuck?
Fuck! Get out of my brain.
Yeah.
I also just wanted to try to do his voice.
Yeah, I mean, you did pretty good. It's a pretty good Farnsworth voice.
I'm not exactly a she-her, but I'm not exactly a he-him. But I'm not exactly a they-them. But I'm not exactly an it-its. But I'm not exactly a neo-pronouns. But I'm not exactly a name-is-pronouns. Gorilla Red, how to distract an Egyptian god. So we've got, I think that's Bast, and then there's a box, and then Bast jumps in the box.
If any Egyptian god was going to be distracted by a box, Bast is a good choice for this whole situation.
Oh my gosh. To all trans guys, the F on your birth certificate isn't for female, it's to pay respects. To all trans women, you go ahead.
The M on your birth certificate isn't for male, it's for ma'am.
To all the non-binary friends, F is for fabulous and M is for Mambo number 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Woke up this morning and found my cats guarding my basement like this. And they're like
Such a good image.
standing on the posts, like staring into your soul. Physics exists. Cats.
We laugh at your physics.
Haha, lol physics. I guess my thoughts on gender are, let's just all have a good time. Nice. Let's do some good gender thoughts.
Pretty wholesome.
Oh my gosh. Laundry room closed Friday, September 18th, 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. for satanizing. Get your candles and your pentagrams. We're going satanizing.